You watching this right now are 20 pounds away from being irresistible to women, right? Because you watching this right now, my boy, you watching this right now, you're already him. You just need to act like it, right? You just need to align with yourself with the man that you want to be. You need to align your habits with the man that you want to be, right? Because if you were just to take your body game seriously, if you were to just lose the 20 pounds, get lean, get down from that 21% body fat to 15% body fat, you would become irresistible to women, especially if you have muscle mass on you, right? Like, for example, I was literally 21% body fat, like not in January. Now I'm down to about 15% body fat. And the treatment I've been getting from women is night and day. I was just at the gym and bro, I was getting shows. Everybody's like giving me compliments. People are stopping me, asking me for my workout routine. I feel like a micro celebrity when I enter spaces, right? People always comment on my physique, whether it's dudes or women, right? Especially the women, they'll stare, right? They'll stare, right? They'll want to feel your chest and everything. They'll try and like feel your arms and everything because they're cut up and everything. You're looking good in a tank top. Bro, I'm telling you. Right? Like once you drop your body fat percentage, you get lean, right? And you have muscle mass on you. I'm telling you, the treatment is night and day, right? For those of you guys that don't know, I tore my Achilles last year this time, right? And I gained about 10 pounds, right? I was out of the gym for 3 months, got back into the gym like October-ish, right? I didn't start my cut until about like late December, January, right? I was 21% body fat. I did the DEXA scan and everything, right? Boom. Fast forward about 4 or 5 months later, right? 206. I was 206. Now I'm 183 pounds. Bro, the transformation is night and day. The treatment is night and day, right? Like that's the thing. The treatment is night and day, right? The way I was treated, don't get me wrong, like I was still probably getting like comments and choosing signals at 206, but now it's just amplified. It's doubled because the muscles actually pop out now at 183, right? They pop out a lot more, right? Because it's not covered under fat, right? The muscles now being revealed, right? It pops out more, right? Well, I'm saying you are 20 pounds away from being the man you've always wanted to be, right? So, some of you guys right now are buried under 20 pounds, 30 pounds, maybe 50 pounds of fat, right? All you need to do is just to reveal the muscles that are hiding under that fat, right? Or some of you guys maybe need to do both. You need to reveal the muscle and you need to build some muscle at the same time, right? Especially when you're a new lifter, it's easier to build muscle and lose weight at the same time, especially when you're a new lifter because of body recomp, right? But by the way, if you need help doing this and making that night and day transformation, getting choosing signals, becoming the man you want to be through your physique, rewriting your story like I'm always talking about, hit the link in the description or the first link in the comment section. I'm giving away the sauce for free, a free PDF guide on, starting your fitness journey. I call it the ultimate beginner's guide to building muscle, right? If that sounds like you and you're serious about changing your life, rewriting your story through your physique and getting choosing signals and, making that night and day transformation like I did, hit the link in the description, either the first link in the description or the first link in the comment section if you want to make that transformation a reality. A little shameless plug for those guys that need it. Make sure you like this video, subscribe if you haven't done that already. That's crazy work. If you haven't subscribed yet, that's crazy. You watch these videos on a daily basis and you haven't subscribed yet, come on, bro. Let's get with the program. Hit that subscribe button, join the community. But like I was saying, like getting lean, getting down to 15% body fat, losing weight, whatever you want to call it, will change your life, right? It'll change the way people perceive you. And most importantly, it'll change the way women perceive you. And even more importantly, after that, it changes the way you see yourself. Like I'm always talking about, recreate yourself, rewrite your story through your physique, because the story that you're telling yourself and the world and women is like probably a story of a guy who's undisciplined. You're telling a story of a guy who doesn't keep his word to himself because he skips workouts. He says he's going to do something, but he doesn't do it. He starts January 1st, quits, doesn't start again until next January. Your nutrition's off. You're eating Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. You're eating McDonald's every single day. Like that's the story that you're telling women. That's the story you're telling the world. And that's the story that you're telling yourself, right? And that's going to translate in how you carry yourself when you communicate with women and all that type of stuff, right? You need to rewrite your story, recreate yourself, right? Like I'm always talking about, recreate yourself into a character that commands attention, never bores the audience, a character that people can't refuse but to look at, a character that actually shows up on the leaderboards, because right now your physique is making you invisible, right? You need to rewrite your story. Go from invisible to irresistible. And the best way to do that is to get on body game, get jacked, get fit, whatever you want to call it. You need to make that night and day transformation, because right now you're not showing up on the leaderboard. In order for you to actually show up on those leaderboards is you need to get in shape. You need to get jacked. You need to get on body game, right? You need to rewrite your story. You need to rewrite the man that you've been up until today. The reason why also like rewriting your story through your physique, getting in shape, getting on body game makes you irresistible is because it also makes you rare. It makes you a micro celebrity. Like I was just talking about earlier in this video, I was just at the gym, right? I felt like a micro celebrity in especially if you go to a commercial, like more like there's certain types of gyms, like there's certain gyms where it's like everybody there is like kind of like a bodybuilder, they look in shape, right? But there's certain gyms you go to when like everybody's kind of like normies, not many people, these people are like more like inconsistent, right? Like I just came from the gym, right? And people were like giving me compliments, asking me what's the workout routine, you know, the women are staring and all that shit, right? I just came out of the gym. I felt like a micro celebrity, like in my environment, especially when I go to malls or I go out and about to different, like if I go to a festival or something, I go like, you know, to different places, I'm getting stares, I'm getting looks, I'm getting comments, right? Because of my physique, I stand out. I'm a micro celebrity in my area, just off my physique alone, right? And that just goes to show how rare this is. You stand out like a sore thumb because you're rare. When you get on body game, you become a commodity. You're rare. The average man is, I think the average man is like 21% body fat, 20% body fat, right? And when you get down to 15, you set yourself apart from the average man, right? Shit, I hear comments from the average man every single day, right? Especially when I posted this one YouTube short recently where I said, if you don't go to the gym after an 8-hour shift, you don't want it bad enough. And guys were losing their brain cells, losing their minds that they can't even go to the gym after an 8-hour shift. They can't even go to the gym after work. It's like, bro, you don't want it bad enough. You don't want to set yourself apart from the average man. You want to be average, right? Like, that's the thing about this shit. If you don't want to be average, you want to get like, you want to get attention from women. You want to respect the man you see in the mirror. You want to have that kind of like presence to you. You're going to have to go to the gym when you don't feel like it. I'm sorry to break it to you, right? Like this shit doesn't come from just like wishing, right? You need to work for this shit. You need to want it, bro. You need to get down and dirty and work for that physique. You need to rewrite your story, and that takes work. I'm sorry to tell you, if you want to be fucking average, bro, then don't do shit. Keep going home, watching Netflix after that 8-hour shift with your Cocoa Puffs or whatever bullshit you're eating, right? Keep doing that shit and you stay average, right? Like, don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, guys in the comment section, off that short, that's an example of the average man. That's the competition. That's who you're competing with. You're competing with guys who literally curl up in a ball in a blanket eating Cocoa Puffs after an 8-hour shift because they're too lazy to put in the work. That's your competition. This is who you're competing with. That's why women notice you when you have a physique that stands out. You're competing with guys who are curled up in a ball eating Cocoa Puffs, eating ice cream, watching Netflix. They're probably playing GTA 6. They're playing video games, they're watching Love Island, right? Like they're doing all the wrong things but going to the gym. And this is not me saying you can't watch Netflix. I'm not saying you can't enjoy your life. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying priorities, bro. Right? Why don't you go to the gym after an 8-hour shift and then watch TV? Shit, and if you don't, and I'm not even saying you gotta go every day. I'm just saying go 3 times a week. That's all I'm saying. But when I say this, oh, God forbid I say this, then it's like, oh, I'm the bad guy. I'm telling you to literally slave away to the gym, give up your life for the gym. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying priorities, right? But the average man doesn't understand that. The average man doesn't comprehend this shit. They don't comprehend that you can go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week and set yourself apart and prioritize life. They don't understand shit like this. When average men see this kind of content, they're gonna think, oh, this guy's extreme, this guy's doing too much, right? That's your advantage. This is what you're competing with, right? If you could literally just set yourself apart from the average man and start taking yourself a little bit more seriously, start taking your diet a little bit more seriously, start tracking your calories, start going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week consistently, right? You will easily go leaps and bounds from the average man. You don't even have to get to 12% body fat. You can get to 15% body fat and you're already like light years ahead of the average man, because the average man doesn't want to go to the gym after an 8-hour shift. The average man is eating Dunkin' Donuts in the morning and then they come home after work eating Cocoa Puffs curled up in a blanket like a little bitch, right? So I'm going to ask you right now, who do you want to be? Are you going to be the guy who rewrites his story? Or are you going to be the guy that actually gets in the gym, puts in the work, rewrite your story through your physique? Are you going to be the guy who's disciplined, who keeps his word to himself is a man of his word, holds himself to a higher standard, or are you going to be like the average man and eats Dunkin' Donuts in the morning and eats Cocoa Puffs curled up in a ball in a blanket like a little bitch? Choice is yours, right? You choose at the end of the day, right? This might sound harsh. This might sound like, oh, you're putting me down. I'm not putting you down. I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up to be your best self because I know you can be better. I know you have the potential to be better, bro. I know you can do it. Like I'm always talking about. There's nothing enlightening about playing small. There's nothing enlightening about not reaching your full potential. I know you can do it, bro. That's why I'm being harsh with you. That's why I'm I'm not calling you out. That's why I'm calling you up to be your best self, right? So make sure you hit the link in the description, get my free PDF guide. I'm literally giving you the sauce for free, right? I'm putting you on game for free, right? After I just gave you this rant and told you what to do, get on Body Game, I'm giving you the blueprint for free to follow, right? So the blueprint is free. Link in description or link first thing in the comment section for you to go try out and be the best version of yourself, rewrite your story. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Share this with someone who really needs to hear it. Share with the homie that needs to get on Body Game, that really needs to hear this shit. And remember, like I'm always saying, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. I'm gonna catch y'all boys. See ya.